So we have to understand that there's ebb and flows to any series. The series finale is always WrestleMania, right? And then most shows will leave you on a cliffhanger to suck you in for the next season. Those are your post-Mania Raw and SmackDowns. Then we hit the reset switch. Well, Matt, this week was the reset switch. Not bad, not great, but I think we introduced a lot of the characters, and I think we just got to give it time to kind of bubble up to the surface, right?
But that was definitely the thing they were hitting at because I think we were expecting a really big Raw after WrestleMania, and it kind of looked like it was kind of a two-parter. They introduced some new people, but there was nothing earth-shattering. But they kind of promoted more stuff for what ended up being last night. So I think you're right. I think they're really leaning into more of the episodic and not just doing a super mega show, but trying to keep going with the storyline. The problem is you have a pay-per-view exactly 3 weeks after WrestleMania.
Yeah. It's like red light, green light, go. And like, I think it's also important to kind of understand that we've also introduced a lot of young talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Sol Ruka's coming up. Ethan Page is coming up. We saw Joe Hendry this week. We already had our other younger talents like Trick Williams, Obafemi. So like
Fatal Influence made a huge impact on SmackDown that we'll talk
Fatal
about.
Influence made a huge impact. That's actually a really good point. But the point, they knocked it out of the park. But we'll get into that. But
Royce Keys is getting a jump start now. We're starting to see him.
And we knew that. We talked about this before Mania, right? Like everybody's like, what about this guy? What about that guy? What about this guy? And it's like, woosah, mofo. Woosah. We transitioned to a new era, and you can't convince me of otherwise. I'm probably not at a full Spike the Football era yet, but I'm damn close. And I've been saying this for months. Because young talent's coming up, the old guard's going away, Brock Lesnar's now out of the picture. Like, that's important.
Mm-hmm.
Because now, like I said, the call-ups are no slouches. They kind of showed up and you went, okay, I get it. And I got it with, Ethan Page I'm excited for. There's a lot that I'm excited for.
And so guys like CM Punk, this is probably the last you're going to see him probably around the world title picture, I would think. It should be.
I think he is setting himself up to go after Cody.
Yeah, I think so too. But you're not going to see Punk having long title reigns anymore because he's getting older. Randy Orton might get 15 at some point too, but how long is that going to last? They're not going to be around much longer. Punk's, 46 or 47? Randy's pretty close to I mean, these guys are mid-40s, and this is when they start getting a lot of injuries.
But let's grind through it. Let's just grind through it. We'll touch on a lot of this stuff. But yeah, so they all start showing up. They're getting off the bus. We get Trick Williams, Lil Yachty's there, and the Gingerbread Man. And then Danhausen pulls up with a big cutout of Stephen A. Smith giving him shit about the freaking Knicks, which I love it, dude. I love that guy is just a gold printing machine, man. And what's funny is, so you got Dave Metzler's out there like, they're going to burn him out. They're going to burn him out. Nobody's going to burn him out. His stuff is fresh every time. He gets it. Danhausen gets it. He knows how to work the shtick. You know what I mean? Like, he knows. He knows how to get around and kind of poke the right buttons.
And I think it looks like he's going to be more of a SmackDown guy. But we'll see. I hope they don't pull his time when they go down in 2 hours.
I think he's going to flip-flop, and I think
I saw some
you don't need him for much.
No, you really don't. But he was featured a lot.
His current program,